What's interesting to me is that you have this agenda behind your story, and that's to teach younger generation values and morals and the importance of these values and morals.
Yes.
Where do you think that's stemming from?
My parents.
Why save yourself or save yourself for marriage? That's very powerful to portray that in a story.
I wanted to teach them when they read this book. Yes, I'm not saying the whole thing is about, I'm not quoting the Bible or anything.
Hmm.
Uh, you got to make it believable. It's not like the whole time they're just being good. They're still doing some stuff, but
Hmm.
not, you know.
Hmm.
And I wanted to teach them because nowadays I feel like the process of these teenagers, I'm not saying all, some teenagers, from meeting someone and going to bed is
Hmm.
1 to 2 dates, and
That's
sometimes
true.
not even, you know, 3 dates. It shouldn't be like that.
Mm.
If And then they're turned around and they say, well, if I don't do it the guy, or the other way, if the girl's gonna go to somebody else, to another guy. But if we all stick together and follow that rule, where's the guy gonna go to? Or where's the girl gonna go to? We all have to do it. It can't just be, you know, Jennifer, is saying she's gonna save herself, but then Stephanie goes and
Hmm.
sleeps with your man, then
Yeah.
the lesson isn't learned. So I wanted to teach every teen, everybody, Armenian, American, doesn't matter. Try to save yourself, to look something forward to. Everything is accelerated.
Yeah.
Uh, the makeup, the giving the phone too early to the kid, going
Yeah.
to a
Yeah.
rated R movie, uh, going to parties. By the time they're 25, they're bored.
Yeah.
There's
They're exposed.
nothing left for excitement. So enjoy each age because you can't go back.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me. I had to get up at 7 in the morning to look like this. If I was 18, 17, I would get up 20 minutes before I got here because I knew I didn't have to color all my lines,
Yeah.
you know? So if I knew, like back then, how easy it was, but now I know. Now I know. What I'm saying is learn from experience when someone tells you. Yes, some of the stuff you want to do on your own, but I'm telling you, don't do the stuff that you don't need so that when you do wear this heavy makeup, it's for the special occasion. But, some of these influencers and TikTokers, I understand they have to do it. But
Yeah.
I see sometimes these teenagers, they're so beautiful. They don't look better with makeup. I tell them, enjoy every age, enjoy your morals, enjoy your family, respect. They hate their brother. The brother hates the sister. The mother, it's like, where did this all come from?
Hmm.
How come, like, my parents, my dad, taught me, you when someone older than you comes into a room, you stand up.
Hmm.
You know, stuff like that. It's missing. It's missing. Not that my story is about that, but I want to get their attention through the romantic way because that's the only way they're gonna pay attention to it. I mean, maybe I'm different because my mom and my dad would like I'll give you a sample. My mom would say every Saturday morning I would get up and every other kid's watching Scooby Dooby Doo or whatever. You're watching a black and white movie, old fashioned romance. And she would ask my dad,
Wow.
is this normal? She's 7 and she's watching. And she knew nothing was in those movies because it's like Turner Classic, whatever.
Hmm.
And those black and white movies,
Yeah. They're
they're
innocent.
innocent. There
They're
was nothing in
innocent.
the movie. So that's what I would watch. I would like wish until now I say I wish I was born back then where I'm a teenager in the 40s and 50s because that's the era I like, you know? Um I love just holding hands was a big deal. It was so romantic. A guy would take off the hat when you come in, when a woman would come in, or whatever. I know that those were movies too. It wasn't
Hmm.
that, but they still had it. It wasn't just completely made up. No, there's
Yeah.
you have to say, get up, say hi to your uncle. When somebody comes home, get out of your room. Say, like we naturally did that. Naturally did that. So
So, if a parent, well, parents are going to be watching this, what do you think their children are going to take away from reading Wintertime?
number one, they're gonna say, if she can do it, I can do it. Because again, I'm not a teenager. I waited until now. I'm 50 something. I don't care. I'm 55. I don't care.
For a minute, I was like, "You want
Yeah.
some water?"
No. So even though I wrote this book at 47, and I'll tell you, I was done at 47. I started at 46, and I'll tell you why later,
Mm-hmm.
why it took this long. Um, uh, for a girl, to a young lady, uh, to go for her dream, for a young guy not to feel embarrassed, oh, I'm a man, I shouldn't, they want to read it, but, they might be embarrassed. But whatever they want to write about, doesn't have to be romance, any genre.
Mm-hmm.
They want to write historical fiction, you know, thriller, whatever they want, or even a nonfiction if they want to do self help. I wanted to show them at any age, don't be embarrassed. Don't say, oh, what if such and such people, whatever, they make fun of me. What if they laugh at me? What if I write it wrong? Well, you tell the story. It's the editor's job. That's why I tell people, whatever mistake is in there, it's not my fault. It's my editor. And all the good parts are taken out. It's my editor's job.